Scotland head coach Gregor Townsend, 3 changes, 3 players getting their first start in this campaign. Edinburgh forwards Ben Toulis and Stuart McInally, plus Chris Harris from Gloucester. Can you just talk us through the rationale for those changes?
Yeah, well, Ben comes in for Johnny Gray. Ben's been on the bench in our first 2 games and we feel he deserves this opportunity. He's been playing very well for his club, like all our second rows that have been in our squad. And Grant Gilchrist, who played at the weekend for Edinburgh, comes at the bench, so we know he brings real experience, a hard edge and a very good line-out calling ability, so he'll probably play some part in the game. The other 2 changes see Stuart McInally come in for Fraser Brown. There's real competition at hooker. Stuart played for us during the World Cup, and last season Fraser started this championship with the first 2 games. But we see Stuart now back to full fitness, adding real pace in his carries, and we think they both can have big impacts in the game. And the final change is Chris Harris in for Hugh Jones, and it's a similar situation to the one at hooker. We feel that Chris and Hugh have been playing really well for the clubs going into the Six Nations, and it was a close decision on who started, but we gave Hugh that opportunity and he's played pretty well. We just think the time is right for Chris, and this is the right game for Chris to bring his club form and also the form he showed with us in the build-up to the World Cup in this game.
How relevant would you say those 3 changes and selection overall are to the opponent this weekend, and what you expect from them?
Well, one of them is injury enforced with Johnny Gray. The other 2 are around the form that our players are in the competition we have, but we also have an eye on the opposition. Italy are playing a different brand of rugby this season. It's one that involves a lot of ambition, width in their attack, offloading. They've made the most passes and offloads out of any team in the championship. So we've got to be aware that our defence will be tested, but also it's an opportunity if we get our defence in place to get turnovers when Italy are playing wide.
Scotland are 6 apiece against Italy in Italy. What will be key to Scotland tipping that balance in their favour in Rome this weekend?
Well, we've got to play better than we did 2 years ago. 2 years ago, Italy started with real energy, strong ball carriers, getting over the gain line. So we've got to stop that. We've got to make sure that we're in the fight after those first 20 minutes, and also the ability to impose our game on Italy. The conditions should be much better than they were at BT Murrayfield for a game against England. So that should allow us to play the rugby we believe will lead to a winning performance. But it's got to be a huge performance for 80 minutes because Italy are a really dangerous team.